Getting from here to there, if there in a foreign country, is proving to be a foreign concept for a lot of people. That's all because of a major backlog of passports. It's forcing some people to alter their plans and wait, sometimes for months at a time. 10 on your side's Amy Avery spoke with a local man who has exhausted all of his options. Amy?
Well, Stephanie, Justice Wall, his fiance, and her two kids are all supposed to go to the Dominican Republic this weekend, but their passports aren't in. They've paid for expedited processing, called congressional delegates, and even tried to get in-person appointments, but still, no luck.
Due to high call volumes, we are currently unable to answer your call and ask that you try again at another time.
I have to disappoint my children by telling them that the possible trip is probably not going to happen.
Justice Wall says he's frustrated, confused, and tired of being on hold. He and his family applied for passports back in April ahead of their trip to the Dominican Republic next week.
See, I was thinking, I'll have it in a month, maybe a month and a half.
A few weeks ago, when they weren't in yet, they applied for expedited processing for all four family members, so $60 each plus $19 each for shipping. The State Department told Justice if he didn't get his passport within 2 weeks of travel, he'd also be eligible for an in-person appointment within 5 days of his travel date, which was Monday.
Called at 8:04 a.m. They opened up at 8 o'clock. They said that the call volume was so high they couldn't receive any calls. I called back at around 9 o'clock a.m. for them to tell me that there were no appointments available throughout the entire United States.
The State Department says it's getting about 400,000 passport applications each week. They say more Americans are traveling internationally following the pandemic, which is why there's a big demand for passports. They say current processing times are 10 to 13 weeks for routine and 7 to 9 for expedited. Justice says he's incredibly frustrated with the system.
I'm nervous, I'm confused, I'm being misled, I'm given a lot of different information, and I'm not being helped.
He says he was hoping to go on vacation next week, but it's not looking very likely.
I would like to see the world. I would like to do nice things. I would like for my children to experience these things. I'm praying, but it doesn't seem likely at all.
Now, the State Department says they hope to return to pre-pandemic processing times by the end of this year. But Justice says he's still waiting to hear back from Congresswoman Jen Kiggans' office, and they've also contacted Congressman Bobby Scott as well. For now, their trip this weekend is still up in the air.